everybody, my name is Trista Pengelly. I am a Scentsy director in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and I'm going to talk to you guys really quickly today about live Facebook parties, how and why you should be doing these in your business. So live Facebook parties can be a really fresh, fun, exciting way to run your Scentsy business from home, which is super, super important right now. The benefits from doing live Facebook parties are that they get you new contacts, new customers, new hosts, and new join leads. They're easier to get guests to attend because they don't have to go anywhere. They can attend from their couch. They don't even have to put pants on if they don't want to. And they're easy to host, and they can be done completely from home. So when you're doing a Facebook party, host coaching is super, super important. Your host needs to be excited. They need to be proactive in talking with their friends one-on-one, inviting them to the Facebook group for the party, and getting everybody excited about the products. They should also have a goal. So ask them what they want, have them write down a wish list of products that they really want to get out of their party, and then come up with a goal for their party in terms of sales, so that they have an idea of what they need for their party to get everything that they want on their wish list for free and half price. Make sure that you're in touch with your host every day. Check in with them. Make sure that they're commenting and participating in the party group. You have to remember that your host is Facebook friends with all of her guests, and you might not necessarily be Facebook friends with all of them yet. So chances are good that her guests don't know you or don't know you well and don't trust you. Again, yet, right? They don't know you yet. So you haven't built that trust with them yet. They know the person who's hosting the party. So a comment or a post about how much she loves a certain product and why will mean a lot more coming from your host as a friend as opposed to coming from you as a consultant. It also means that her comments and her posts are going to show up more in her guest's news feed. The more she participates in the group and posts and comments, the more people are going to see her posts and comments in their news feeds when they scroll Facebook. I like to use a point system for games when I'm doing Facebook parties. I find it's a really great way to make sure that you get interaction in your party and keep it fun and exciting and keep people coming back for more. Just remember that any draws or prizes that you do are considered personal specials, so they need to be shared only by private message or one-on-one conversations. They can't be posted in the group. You can post that people are earning points, but you can't necessarily say what the points are going to be for. That has to be saved for a private message. I like to set up my Facebook parties as a Facebook group rather than a Facebook event. Really, the only reason I prefer a group is because you can schedule your posts ahead of time, which is really, really helpful. So when you are setting up the group for your Facebook party, you can pre-schedule all of your posts for the whole length of the party all at once, so that all you need to do throughout the party is just go into the group and check in and answer questions and respond to comments. Make sure your host knows that she should be asking each person individually before she sends them an invite to the group. People don't really like to be just added to groups without being asked first. So make sure that she is messaging people one-on-one and letting them know that she's going to be inviting them to her Scentsy party. And that also makes them feel special, makes them feel like she wants them there, like they're not just one of a couple hundred people who are going to be added to this group, that they matter. I usually keep my Facebook parties to 5 days. Don't ever go longer than a week. I find anything more than a week just drags it on too long and people will lose their excitement. So 5 days, a week tops, leading up to your live 30-minute Facebook party. So every day of the party, so all 5 days, I post 2 things per day. I'll post a Scentsy post and I'll post a game post. My Scentsy posts can be anything about our promotions or specials or my own favorite products that I want to share, but you should always remember to keep your Scentsy posts interactive. So post something that asks a question, use the poll option so that they can answer the poll. It could be a did you know post. You could post how to change your wax, things like that. And then Also remember that you need to be sharing and not necessarily selling. So rather than just posting a generic flyer or product image from your workstation, share a picture of you actually using a product, or a selfie with your favorite Scentsy buddy, or a picture of your warmer in your living room and why you like it and why you love it in that spot, or whatever it might be. Make it personal. You're sharing why you love the product, not necessarily why they should buy it. And then for the game post, I really like to play Simon Says. I find it's easy to keep track of. It's a simple game, and people love it and they interact with it. So basically how it works is you post one Simon Says every day, and it's a post that tells them to do something. So Simon Says, post a picture of your favorite warmer that you have at home. Or Simon Says, combine 2 scents from the catalog together to make your own scent and give it a name. Little fun things like that that don't take much time or effort to get people interacting and participating in your Facebook group. And then for points, what I do is the first person to answer the Simon Says gets 5 points, the second person gets 4 points, etc., etc. Everybody after 5 people, everyone gets 1 point. So everyone who plays gets points for playing. And it really is just something easy and fun and light, and it keeps them coming back every day for more. You want to make sure that you're active in the group as well. So you want to make sure that you're checking in every day and answering questions and responding to comments and just chit-chatting with people, and creating those relationships with those new contacts. I like to send every guest a friend request from my personal Facebook as well. You have to remember that this business is all about relationships. It is not about sales. Your focus should always be on getting to know each person individually rather than just getting them to place an order. So take the time to work on those relationships and chit chat with people and build that relationship. Even through Facebook and online, building relationships is super important. When it comes time for your live party, so I always like to do the live party at the end of the 5 days. I like to keep it at 30 minutes. Message your host ahead of time and have her send out reminders to all of her guests that her live party is starting right away so that nobody misses it. And I also like to give points for attending the live party, just to get people online and actually watching. The live portion of the party is so important. That is the biggest thing you can do when you're doing online Facebook parties, is to go live. It is the closest thing that we can do to having an in-person party. It keeps it personal. They need to feel like they're getting to know you. Be authentic, be you. Your hair doesn't need to be perfect. Your house doesn't need to be perfect. You can have kids running around behind you. I always do. That is totally fine, because it is real life. You are a real person and you want to share all of yourself with these people. You're branding yourself. You're not just selling the products. So when I go live, I like to just do a really quick introduction of myself, a little bit of my Scentsy story. I usually talk about my kids a little bit, and then I get into talking about the products. I also have a prize wheel that I keep beside my desk. This I just got at IKEA in Canada. It was $25. I just added some paper to make it pretty. And I let everyone know that at any time during my live party, if you want to book your own super fun Facebook party, just like we're doing right now, let me know in the comments. I will spin this wheel for you, and the color that it lands on, I will send you a message after the party and let you know what that color means. That's a really fun way to get more Facebook parties booked. And I find once one person has you spin the wheel, more people will get excited and want to know what those colors are for. Again, very important that it's a personal special. It's a booking special or a booking incentive. So you can't share what it is that they're going to get until you private message them after the live party. And then I just do a quick demo of our products. Now, you cannot possibly go over every single product in our catalog in 30 minutes. It's impossible. You want to keep it short and sweet. So I just go over the 3 fragrance systems. I will show our warmers and wax and explain how they work and how to use them, how to change your wax. Then I'll show our oil diffusers and oils and how to use those. And then I'll talk about our pod products. So I'll show the Scentsy Go and the wall fan diffuser and the mini fan. I'll go over the 3 fragrance systems, and then I'll just let them know that we have a ton more amazing products in our catalog. There's no possible way I could go over everything with you in 30 minutes. So after we're done with the live party, then I would just go back into the group page and post each product category with a little write-up about our cleaning products, our laundry products, things like that, and a shopping link so that they can ask questions right in that post about that specific product category, and they can easily click on the shopping link for that party to shop that category afterwards as well. I always close the party the next day. I don't like to wait longer than 24 hours. You want to, again, keep the excitement up. You want to get those orders in as quickly as possible. So 24 hours after the party, make sure you're ready to close your party. Send a message to the person who had the most points and offer them their little prize in a private message the next day before you close. And of course, always make sure you are offering your host the host exclusive kit. This is the perfect opportunity for them to get started, make a little bit of extra cash as a side hustle from home. They obviously already love the product. They obviously have friends on Facebook who already love the product. Why not get started with their own business? So I've also done a full in-depth training on how I do my live Facebook parties. I've posted it on my YouTube. So I will post the YouTube link in the comments here if you guys want to check that out. It's long, it's almost an hour, but I show you exactly how I set everything up. I also have a mock Facebook party group set up so that you can see exactly how I do my live video for the party and how I do all of my posts. And I also have included my Facebook party outline that I use to create my posts with. So you can feel free to adapt that and make it your own and adjust it so that it sounds like you, and use that to create your own Facebook party events. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and happy partying.